Hello and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome. If you are returning, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming back. And if you didn't know, my name is Ange, aka 50 Cents UK, and sending you all lots of love. Now, I hope you're all doing really well. If you've watched me before or you follow my channel, you will know that I have already done a part 1 to this video. So if you haven't seen part 1 of my empties, have a look at that. I will link it in the comments down below. But I have here my trusty empties bag, which still has a lot in it. I mean, how did I use this much perfume in such a short space of time? I don't know, but I've done it and it feels good. You know, it feels good to use the perfumes that I've actually spent my hard-earned money on, you know. As I've said many times before, I'm not someone that saves my perfumes for a special occasion. I am not economic with my sprays. I spray what I want, when I want, wherever I am. So if I'm sitting on a train and there's someone that smells in my vicinity, I will take my perfume out and I will just start spritzing. I don't care, you know, that's how I am with my perfume. And I encourage you to do the same. Like, be liberal with your perfume, because tomorrow is not promised. You know, that bottle that you love but you've been saving for that special occasion may never come, you know. So anyway, let's stop the waffling and let's get into these perfumes. So I'm just going to grab whatever. So this first one, oh, I love this one. This is Lady Million Empire. I don't love this bottle now. I find it a bit clunky and it was a bit awkward. This was not travel friendly, but the scent, I can't really smell it now. I love this one. It's a nice, sweet, fruity floral with a bit of a boozy, musky base to it. I really enjoyed it. Very princessy, very cutesy, very demure. I won't go there. No, this was a like very kind of ladylike, cutesy, princessy perfume. Very sweet, as I said. Men like this one. Would I repurchase? Yes, I would. I do like it, but I just wish the bottle wasn't so, you know, clunky. Okay, next up we have this one. This is Montal's Orchid powder. Like, where's the sprayer gone? I think because I just chucked it in this carrier bag, they've all kind of lost their lids, and some sprayers apparently. But, oh, I can still smell this. I love this one. This is exactly what it says on the tin. It was a very powdery floral fragrance. Beautiful, light, airy, but beast mode. Loved it. Got a lot of compliments. If you like a powdery scent, when I say powdery, you could have like literally gone like that and powder comes out. This is powdery, but I really like it. And yeah, I would repurchase. I was quite sad to see the end of this one. This is Lancome's Trésor Midnight Rose, I think it is. Midnight Rose, yeah. This one is really nice. This is a jammy, fruity, sweet rose perfume with some depth and some sexiness. Really like it. Would repurchase it. Compliment getter again. Loved it. Next up is this one. This is Elie Saab's Le Parfum, the original one. And this is a big old bottle, and I ran through this. This is what made me like floral perfumes again. I'm not really a floral girl at heart, okay? But this changed my mind. This is so good. Like, for a floral perfume, like, as someone that doesn't really like florals, I love this. And spoiler alert, I've already bought a new one. Because okay, next up, Zara's Serene Vanilla. This was like one of their travel sort of size sprays. Don't really buy much from Zara, but I do love vanilla, and they had lots of different vanillas. I don't know if they still do these, but this one reminded me a bit of Michael Kors's Midnight Shimmer, which is no longer available. So that's why I got this, and I ran through it quite quickly, but I did have this as a gym perfume. This was in my gym bag because it doesn't last that well, you know. which you would expect because it doesn't have great lasting. So it went in the gym bag and I spritz it liberally whilst in the gym, in the middle of my workout, at the end of my workout, and it was nice. It was fine, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it again. This one is Donna, Valentina Donna, but this is the original one, not the Born in Roma. There is a little bit left in it, but it went bad, like it smelt awful. But I did have this bottle for quite a few years. When it was good, I loved it. Brilliant scent. But obviously now it smells janky and nasty, so I had to call it a day on that one. But I did use quite a lot, and yeah, I would repurchase. Next up, this is La Vie Belle. Again, look how big that is. If you've watched my channel before, you will know that I have quite a lot of La Vie Belle and different flankers of La Vie Belle. So for me to go through a whole big La Vie Belle like that, I've got to give myself props. But yeah, I would repurchase. I love the whole line of La Vie Belle. I love Lancôme perfumes in general, to be fair. So yeah, love that. Next up, we have Mancera's Coco Vanille. Again, if you've watched me, you will know that this is my favourite Mancera perfume. I love it. And yeah, I would repurchase it. But I tell you what though, my tastes, as I've mentioned before, have changed a bit, and I probably wouldn't rush out to get this. This is like your tropical coconut vanilla with some fruitiness. It has peach in it. I love peach as a note in perfumes. So yeah, this was kind of like my holiday scent. Loved it. Very strong, very sweet, if you like that kind of vibe. Tropical, as I said, and very juicy and sweet. Loved it. Compliment getter too, and yeah, defo would repurchase, but not in a hurry. Gosh, I've still got so many. I need a drink. I need a break. I need a drink. Oh, please don't mention my water bottle. Like, my colleagues at work give me so much heat for my water bottles. I have like a really blingy one that I take into the office, and this is my gym one, okay? But I get heat because of it. Like, I think they're pretty. Let me know what you think. This little one was clean, warm cotton. This was just like a kind of like fabric softener scent. So it was nice if you just want to, oh, I can still smell it. If you just want to smell like freshly washed clothes, basically. But I probably wouldn't repurchase it because I'm probably over scents like this, I would say. But it was all right. It did its job, you know. It served its purpose. Then we've got Libre Le Parfum. Yes, would definitely repurchase this. Love the Libre line. Like, where's all my lids? I bet you when I've emptied this bag, it's just going to be all the lids at the bottom. But yeah, I'm sure you're familiar with how Libre smells. It's a beautiful floral scent. Very classic. Love it. And I definitely would repurchase. Oh, found one with a lid on it. This is a Mouth's Club. What is it? Club de Nuit Intense. That was it. Yeah, this one, I enjoyed it. It's kind of like your typical rosy oud scent. I liked it. Again, this was one that I used to wear a lot to the gym, and people used to always comment on it and say that it smelled good. But after my gym session, I could no longer smell it. So it's not a great one for lasting, but it has a pleasant smell and it's got a pleasant price point. So yeah, it's all right, but I wouldn't repurchase, I don't think, not at this time. Oh, this one, gutted, guys. This is Lancôme's Oud Bouquet, completely gone. I love this scent. I mean, if you want a rose oud, you know, it's just a gorgeous scent, and it is beast mode. This one, you cannot fail to be noticed if you wear. Similar to Shagaf Oud, if you know what Shagaf Oud smells like. But yeah, I would repurchase it, and I love this scent. It's one of my top 10, I would say. Next up is this little one of Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This is that sweet bubblegummy vanilla. Probably wouldn't repurchase it because I didn't think it performed that well. It smells nice, but I prefer Yum Bougie Marshmallow over this one. So I feel like this one kind of redundant in my collection. So I'm glad I didn't get a big bottle. Another couple of Kayali's. This is the Tobacco Oud. and this is the Rose Oud from the Oudgasm line. These I actually really enjoyed, and I probably would repurchase. I reckon the tobacco and the rose are probably my favourites from their Oudgasm line. The cafe one and the vanilla one, I like them, but I wouldn't probably repurchase those, but these two I would. Next up, another one with a lid. This is Guerlain's La Petite Rose Noire Black Perfecto. I was quite gutted when I finished this one because this is a beautiful scent, that gorgeous cherry almond rose leather scent. And yeah, this was kind of unique smelling. I like this one, and this one was a beast on me. Very sexy, very, very sexy. And I don't think you can get this one now. If I'm not mistaken, it's quite hard to find, but I definitely would repurchase if I could repurchase. Next up was this one. This was Elie Saab Le Parfum Essential. This was gorgeous as well. This is a beautiful white floral with some citruses, orange blossom forward. Definitely would repurchase this. I really think that Elie Saab perfumes are quite underrated, and they've got brilliant performance. That's the one good thing about them. They perform so well, and yeah, absolutely I would repurchase. Next we have Atelier Cologne Rose Anonyme. This is again your sort of spicy rose oud fragrance, very warm. I liked it. I did like it. Performed quite well, but I didn't like it as much as Oud Bouquet. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't repurchase, but it's not a bad scent. Next up is this little travel size. This is Father Figure by Fleur. This is your sort of powdery iris scent with some fig. There's musk in it, I believe. This was a nice scent, like it smelt nice, but I don't think it performed that well on me. So I'm glad I only got this little sample size. I don't think I would buy a full bottle of this. I'm not sure on the Fleur perfumes yet. I'm yet to find one that I think is a really good performer, but comment in the comments below. Let me know if you recommend any of the Fleur fragrances, because I do own Vanilla Skin, and whilst again I like how it smells, I don't feel that it projects that well. From what I've tried so far, Mood Ring is the one that I like the most from Fleur so far, but I need to check out some more. I know they've got the strawberry one, and I know they've just released a new one as well, so I will be checking those out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. So this next one, this is Dior's Jadore L'Or. This classic, gorgeous, floral, classy, sophisticated perfume performed amazingly on me. Nothing to write home about, as in nothing groundbreaking. It's just your generic floral scent. If you know what Jadore smells like, obviously it's a flanker of Jadore, but this one to me has a bit more depth to it, and it lasted better on me as well. Would I repurchase? Not at this present time. I don't hate this scent by any means. It's not one that I would find myself kind of like gravitating towards too much, or like yearning for, if that makes sense. Like I'm not craving this scent right now. Might change in the future, but for now it is not a repurchase, even though it is a good scent. So the last one is this one, and this is Wissal by Ajmal. I enjoyed it while I had it. If my daughter wants to get me another one and repurchase it for me, by all means, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get another one, if that makes sense. But I did like it. Let me have another sip of the water. We got there in the end. Phew. So those were my empties. Let me know, what perfumes have you run through in the last year? What have you used up? Let me know in the comments. And remember guys, just spray and slay. Don't be saving them perfumes. Just use and abuse. That's what I say anyway. But each to their own. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.